Saunas have been used for thousands of years. Ancient Romans built them. Finnish culture has been built around them for centuries. In recent years, they've become trendy in biohacking and wellness circles, with claims that regular sauna use can extend lifespan, improve cardiovascular health, enhance recovery, and detoxify the body. But the truth is more nuanced. Saunas do remarkable things to your physiology, but many of the claims circulating are overstated or simply wrong. Let's start with what actually happens when you sit in a sauna. Heat exposure triggers an immediate physiological cascade. Your skin temperature rises rapidly. Your body senses this and perceives a threat to core temperature stability. To cool itself, your body activates the sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight response. Blood vessels in your skin dilate dramatically, shunting blood from your core to your skin surface to radiate heat. Your heart rate increases significantly, sometimes reaching 150 beats per minute or higher. Your body begins sweating profusely. This is the primary cooling mechanism. Sweat evaporates from your skin, carrying heat away. This is important. The sauna is creating controlled physiological stress. Your body is responding to heat as a stressor, and it's mounting a response. This stress response is not inherently bad. In fact, controlled stress, called hormesis, can trigger beneficial adaptations. But it is stress. Now let's talk about what happens at the cellular level. Heat stress activates heat shock proteins. These are protective proteins that help cells respond to stress. When you expose your body to heat, cells upregulate heat shock protein production. This has real implications. Heat shock proteins help repair damaged proteins, protect against oxidative stress, and support cellular survival. This is one mechanism behind genuine benefits from sauna use. Heat also causes vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels, which increases blood flow. This improved circulation can enhance oxygen and nutrient delivery to tissues. It can reduce blood pressure. It can improve endothelial function, which is the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels. Regular sauna use appears to improve vascular function over time. Heat also triggers the release of certain hormones. Norepinephrine increases, which supports alertness and focus. Growth hormone may increase modestly. Cortisol, the stress hormone, typically increases during sauna exposure, though this is part of the normal stress response. The key is whether the body recovers appropriately afterward. So what does the evidence actually show? Several well-designed studies have examined sauna use. A large Finnish study, following over 2,000 men for many years, found that men who used saunas 4 to 7 times per week had a 40% lower risk of cardiovascular death compared to men who used saunas once per week. This is a striking finding. However, it's correlational. It shows association, not causation. Men who use saunas frequently might differ in other ways. They might exercise more, have better diets, or have higher health consciousness. The sauna use might be a marker of overall health behavior rather than the cause of the benefit. That said, the mechanism makes sense. Heat exposure does improve vascular function. It does reduce blood pressure acutely. Regular heat stress might improve cardiovascular fitness and resilience. The evidence is suggestive, though not definitive. What about detoxification? This is where claims become overstated. Some people claim that sweating in a sauna removes toxins. This is partially true, but often exaggerated. Sweat does contain some substances, heavy metals, some organic compounds. But the primary function of sweat is thermoregulation, not detoxification. Your liver and kidneys are your detoxification organs. Sweat is a minor elimination route for most toxins. The idea that sauna use is necessary for detoxification is not supported by evidence. Your body has efficient detoxification systems. Using a sauna won't meaningfully enhance them. What about muscle recovery and athletic performance? Heat stress does trigger growth hormone release. Some athletes use saunas with the hope that this will enhance recovery or muscle growth. The evidence is mixed. Heat stress might have modest benefits for recovery, but the research is limited. There's no strong evidence that sauna use significantly enhances athletic performance or muscle building. If sauna use improves recovery, the effect is probably small. What about longevity and aging? This is where enthusiasm often outpaces evidence. While some studies suggest regular sauna use might be associated with longevity benefits, we don't have proof that sauna use extends human lifespan. The Finnish study is suggestive, but long-term randomized controlled trials, the gold standard, don't exist. We're working with observational data, which can show correlation but not causation. However, the mechanisms are plausible. If regular sauna use improves cardiovascular function, reduces inflammation, supports cellular repair through heat shock proteins, and reduces blood pressure, these could theoretically contribute to longer, healthier life. But theoretically plausible is different from proven. Now let's discuss who should and shouldn't use saunas. For healthy adults, moderate sauna use appears safe and potentially beneficial. Typical recommendations are 15 to 20 minutes per session at temperatures between 70 to 100 degrees Celsius, 160 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, a few times per week. However, saunas are not appropriate for everyone. People with uncontrolled hypertension should be cautious because sauna heat raises blood pressure acutely. People with heart disease or irregular heartbeats should consult their doctor. The increased heart rate and circulatory stress might not be safe. Pregnant women should avoid saunas, particularly in early pregnancy, because excessive heat exposure can affect fetal development. People taking certain medications should check with their doctor because some drugs affect how your body regulates temperature. Dehydration is a real risk. Sweating causes fluid loss. If you're not properly hydrated, sauna use can become dangerous. Electrolyte loss matters too. You lose sodium and potassium through sweat. After sauna use, rehydrating with water and electrolytes is important. There's also the risk of heat exhaustion or heat stroke if sauna temperatures are excessive or exposure is prolonged. Your body has limits to how much heat it can tolerate. Here's what the evidence actually supports. Regular sauna use appears to improve cardiovascular function and might be associated with longevity benefits, though causation isn't proven. It can reduce blood pressure and improve vascular health. It triggers cellular stress responses that might have protective effects. It can enhance relaxation and potentially reduce stress, though the acute stress response during sauna use means the relaxation benefit comes after you exit. What the evidence doesn't support. Sauna use is not a detoxification tool beyond what your liver and kidneys already do. It's not a substitute for exercise. It won't significantly enhance muscle building. It's not a proven anti-aging intervention, though it has mechanisms that could theoretically support aging resilience. The deeper truth is this: sauna use is one tool among many for health. It can be part of a comprehensive approach that includes exercise, good nutrition, stress management, and sleep. But it's not magic. It won't compensate for poor lifestyle choices. It can't replace the foundational elements of health. For health-conscious people, the practical guidance is straightforward. If you enjoy saunas and have no contraindications, regular use, a few times per week, appears safe and potentially beneficial. But approach the more extraordinary claims with skepticism. Sauna use affects your body significantly. That effect can be positive, but it's not a shortcut to health. It's one practice among many that contribute to long-term well-being.